Hey YouTube, Joe's Two Car Garage. And yeah, I know, it's been a while, but we actually have some progress to report. Most of it's pretty good. I got one little issue that I'm dealing with, but the engine bay and the floor of the car is painted. This is a single stage urethane, hardened urethane, excuse me, no clear coat necessary. Got a few runs. I wasn't going for, beauty queen. Mostly it was to seal it up, is the reason. I wanted to pretty up the engine bay a little bit, but got a couple runs, not real worried about. Had a couple issues over here today. The plastic that I had a tent built over this part of the car came down on that and stuck to it pretty good, so when I pulled the plastic off, it took the paint with it. I've got enough paint on it now, I think it should be okay. It's kind of rough looking, but it is what it is. I just did a little touch-up work to it a little while ago, and I'll try to, I'm going to have to go back in. I'll show you what we did. Oh, I can almost duck walk under it, but not quite. Oh. Hit a couple of spots. I'll put a little more paint on that guy, right there, and that guy, and that. Those are the three worst spots. That is kind of rough from the plastic, but this was dry down here, so I shot a little paint on it. Looks like it's getting better. Not real happy about it, but it is what it is. It'll still be protected. It's got a good solid industrial epoxy primer on it, so I'm not going to worry about it. This is a spot that didn't come out quite right. It's kind of dry in there. Doesn't look as pretty as the rest of it, but I don't know, we'll see what that does. Hopefully it'll flatten out, at least somewhat. As long as it doesn't flake off, I'll be happy. We'll go in the back here, I'll show you how that came out. Other than the runs, it looks real good. Getting too old for all this up and down. But here we go. A little light for you. This seat well and this seat well were bare metal on the bottoms, probably halfway and all the way up into this. You can't see that. All the way up into here. So this was all bare metal. Most of that was bare metal. This side was all around in here was bare. This is bare. A lot of that was bare. Spare tire well, both the front, the bottom, the sides, the frame rails on both sides. Up in these pockets where the springs go, a lot of this got sanded or sandblasted out. This whole side over here was sandblasted last year and epoxy coated, and it didn't hold up. I had rust coming through, so a lot of those spots had to be redone. Same with all this up here. That hole up in there above that, I just finished. That was the major reason that I came out here and started playing with the gun again. I had modified my gun to shoot up. That means I put a 90 on the cup to hold the cup in an upright position for shooting overhead. And with that cup on there, I could not get it up into that area because the cup would hit up there and the nozzle was still below the frame. So I took the 90 off of it and put the cup back on normal and just came out here and shot some paint up in there because I managed to get some primer on it, but I couldn't get paint up there, and it was still, I just wanted it covered. That was kind of rusty. That took me a long time to clean up because of where it's at. So I wanted to make sure of it. So that's how I got involved in reshooting stuff today and causing these wrinkles. I got one other spot in there that did the wrinkly thing, and I don't know why. It's just those two oddball areas. I did touch up quite a few spots that, weren't up to my liking, but those are the only two that came back like that. And I'm really digging this paint. I gotta say it. It's really pretty. And, with the light killing it like that, you really can't judge it too much. But man, it looks good. Other than the runs. So anyway, this is done. So that means we'll be able to get back on the build. Those are the products right there. The green can is the primer. That is A Sherwin-Williams product. They get it. They handle it. It comes in gray, white, and black. It's real nice. 70 bucks a gallon. Ready to shoot. Can be thinned 10%. That is Restoration Shop paint that I used under here. Acrylic urethane. That's the red cap. Back there is the hardener. So that gallon is full plus the hardener. So you get 5 quarts. It was $130 shipped. Comes with a couple of sticks and a couple of strainers. Real good value. real nice product. I like it. Worked real good. I can get, man, it looks good. I can get it in a clear coat, base coat, so I may end up with this color on the outside of the car too. And that is a wrap. So there you go, YouTube. That's my progress. Finally some progress. So yeah, get on this body work one of these days after it's running, hopefully. So there you go, YouTube. That's what we did today. That's what we've been doing all week, actually. So hopefully that one spot will lay out, and then I won't be all mad at it. But there you go. Get out in the garage and play with your junk. Talk to you later. Bye.